Bagfuel, baby.
I just want to tell you
real,
thank you for all that. I gave me my first job in Miami, put me around the right people, recognized my grind, gave me my first executive job. And it wasn't easy. He ain't fuck with me when I first met him at all. Put me out the studio, told niggas don't bring him back, all type.
Why?
It was a rough journey. He was mean. These
What were
niggas
you doing?
These niggas is controlling. They had the pie. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a story before we leave. This is
I
real
wanna hear
shit.
this.
It's the only story, and we out of here. Cory, we all talking this shit, so I'm trying to prove myself to them, right? Real shit. I got Lauren. I go and figured out how to take meetings with niggas. I'm like, yo, my producer is under Cory Rooney and Tommy Mottola. So niggas is like, under Cory Rooney and Tommy Mottola. Nah, I said, Lauren Dawson, check it out. They would be like, oh, they check it out? What you trying to do? I got Donna Summers to come from her house to a writer's room.
Yep.
Right? This is real shit. Donna Summers was in there. She come in there, she's like, Randy, what's going on in here? I'm like, I don't know why it's so crazy, because I didn't know what I had done. She's in there talking about, yo, I got a niece for you. I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to take you to my house. Her and Lauren is vibing out. Next thing you know, somebody comes in the studio, it's Donna. This session is over. Tommy said it's over. Get out of here. And I'm like, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I thought I was doing good. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some real shit, like Cory's gonna be like, this other nigga from South Jamaica, Queens, I don't know how he pulled this off, but let me bring him in here and give this motherfucker a job. Directly the opposite came through, okay? This is what happened. They came and got Donna Summer out. Donna Summer left. Pete Gambarg was the dude.
Yeah.
He called me and said, I don't know who the fuck you are, but Cory and Tommy called the meeting and said, if any one of you motherfuckers meet with Randy Parker ever again, you're fired. His producer is my fucking producer.
Listen, that came more from up top. That really was.
That's
that came
a real
from
story. The
top.
whole bill, I couldn't even walk in the building. Because they be like, who you coming to see? There's no reason for you to come here. You need to be in the studio with your producer doing what you was doing. And to his credit, on some real shit, I didn't know. They wasn't telling you the position you was in. That I could have just sat right there with Lauren and just made my money and just took time and tried to learn. And just say, yo, I'm just gonna play my part and then bring more producers to Cory or bring songwriters. I didn't know.
That's my son, Jaden.
What's going on?
What's up, boss?
So I'm trying to make the producer work so he could be proud and be like, yo, I see his work. After that, I never saw Donna Summer again.
Let me explain to you how and why situations are like that, right? What happens is this. She's an icon. She's a legend. And Tommy always felt like, look, don't let somebody who really don't have the experience handle her. Because at any moment or any level, they can make that a bad situation. You understand? Something could go wrong. You know, Donnie Einer had a situation years ago where he said the wrong thing to George Michael. And it caused a whole lot of drama in Sony. And he was a top executive, you know? So from that experience, Tommy just felt like somebody at this level should be in the room to monitor that at all times. And don't let everybody fly solo. Keep everybody under control. You bring that to the table, bring it to the table, but bring it right. You know, come through the right way. Because all of a sudden, and you know, you had a relationship with her, but he didn't know that. Nobody knows that. You know, it's almost like someone was inappropriate. You walked in a session, everybody forgot to move this. They moved
I walked in the J-Lo session and then motherfucker, J-Lo was sitting up like, no lie, she was like just leaning over like this on a joint. I came in there and was like, they was like, yo, get him out of here, get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. Who? Chris Apostle.
Get him
out, get him out, get him out, get him out.
Chris.
Yo, I can't walk in there, motherfucker. I said J-Lo was leaning. I was like, what the hell? Get him out.
Yeah.
Whisk me right out. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, I fucked that up.
But that's what it is. Because, and here's another thing, and I wouldn't say this in Donna's case, Donna Summers' case, but a lot of these artists, or Jennifer, but a lot of these artists are high level, and they're programmed to smile and be like, hey, you know, so.
They don't
The
want you
minute
there.
you leave, like, yo,
What the fuck is he doing here?
what happened?
Next person
You know?
to come in here is getting fired.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a funny Michael Jackson story.
Oh,
real
I
quick.
want to hear this. Michael
Well,
Jackson.
first of all, you asked me earlier when I first met him what it was like. When I first met him, I reached out and I shook his hand, and he's Michael Jackson, so you know the perception is he's supposed to be timid.
Yeah.
I reach out to shake his hand. First of all, his hands are like catcher's mitts, like giant hands, and he grabs my hand, he like manhandles me. And I felt like, oh shit, like, and then and I swear to God, I was so like thrown off. I kept waiting till the meeting to end so I could shake his hand again. Because I'm like,
Stop
I gotta
contain
get
him
that
up.
back.
this
Stop
again.
contain him up.
Because he like wiggled me around like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, damn. But so that was my first meeting. But then, you know, as things went down, like we were in the studio together, and one day, me, Mark Morales, all of us in there, and some of the Michael sessions, we didn't even work. We just was talking. He just, I guess we were a group that he enjoyed talking to. One day I had an Apple computer, and he was like, wow, I got the same computer. And I'm trying to explain to him that we all have the same computer. It's the same. Apple makes this computer. This is the
For
laptop.
everybody.
This is what it looks like. The next day he brought his in. It was like, you see, look, they're the same. I said, oh, you know, it's crazy. So one day we're sitting in the studio and we're sitting there, let's say, so Mike's got his feet on the couch, he's sitting on the couch, his feet are here on the cushion. He's sitting up top. We all gathered around, and I don't know what we were talking about, but this dude walks in, you know, regular hood dude. And he's just, while we're talking, he's just standing there. So, but we didn't stop because we have all assumed he works here. Maybe he came in to get some cables, or maybe he had to ask a question. So after a while, I stopped. I said, what's up? You need something? What's happening? He said, nah, B, I'm down the whole Wu-Tang. I just came to say what's up with Mike. Like, he dapped Mike up. Yo, I just heard Mike was in here. I just wanted to come dap him up real quick.
Who was that though?
A Wu-Tang, he don't know. He said, I'm
He
here
wasn't
with
even,
Wu-Tang.
he was here. He's like, yo, I'm down the whole Wu-Tang. They told me Mike
It
was
sounds
in
like
here.
you sound like Ghostface. It was
No, he know Ghostface.
Yo, he just was like, yo.
Yeah, that's Ghost. That's
He
Space Ghost.
He just was like, yo, I mean, he literally went to Mike. He was like, he looked at me. Nah, I heard Mike was here. I just want to dap him up. What up, man? You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I'm gonna get my wife. I called her, told her you was here. She on her way here. We come back and take some pictures and stuff. And Mike's like,
Mike's like, how the fuck did he?
He's like, okay. And then when the guy walked out the room, we looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened? That's crazy. And
Wu-Tang for the children.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. The security that was out there, he went outside. They were right outside the door. He said, come here for a minute. He said, who let him in? How'd he get in there? Security said, oh, I thought he was with them. Mike said, why? Because he's black? He said, that's why you thought he was with them? He's black? Mike fired him. He fired him right there. He said, what kind of shit is that? You thought he was with them because he was black and dressed on some, some street shit. He fired him.
They said Mike is legendary with the girls. Were you around to see all? Oh, okay.
Mike,
yeah, like you like.
Yeah. Mike's about. Listen, man. That's why I said a lot of people on the camera or whatever.
Camera off. Yeah, that's done.
Yo.